Hey Treadstrong team, welcome to workout number 3 of our Run Strong 360 Bootcamp series. Today's session is all about building stamina and strength so you can go the distance and conquer your longest runs. I'm Eleni and I'm super excited to have you here today. We've got a great workout ahead. Before we jump in, make sure your treadmill is set up. You've got a bottle of water, an optional mat, and some dumbbells for our strength session later. We're going to start with a warm up to ease into the workout. So hop on your treadmill and we'll get started in a moment. Let's start with an easy pace, anywhere between a 3.5 and a 6 mile per hour. You can have your incline at a 0 or a 1. It's your choice today. Think of this warm up as a chance to set the tone for the workout. As your legs begin to move, focus on finding the rhythm that feels smooth and steady. As we move through the workout, you can, if you started at a brisk walk, you can slowly move it up to an easy jog. Like I mentioned earlier, today's focus is all about stamina and strength. Stamina is what keeps us moving mile after mile, while strength supports our form, prevents injury, and powers us through mile after mile. This workout today combines steady treadmill intervals with functional strength moves off the treadmill. It's about more than endurance. It's about running smarter, stronger, and longer. So check in. How are your legs feeling? Are they fresh or are they a little heavy? Wherever you are today, we're going to work with it. Keep your postures tall, your shoulders relaxed, and your arms swinging naturally by your side. And don't forget, if you love these workouts, hit that little button in the corner there and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what's happening next on Run Strong 360 Bootcamp. 5 seconds left. Let's do this. 1. All right, team. Let's pick it up. Pick up your speed anywhere between a 5 and a 7 mile per hour. This is a steady effort. Think about you want to be around 70 to 75 of your max effort. We're not sprinting. We're building a rhythm you can hold on for miles. It should feel challenging, but sustainable. All right, I want you to focus on your stride. Are your steps quick and light? Imagine you're running on a trail. Soft, control, landing. Every step is fueling your momentum. Let your arms help. They are powering you and your pace. Okay, check in on our breathing. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 2. If it feels tough, remind yourself that your body is built for this. You're training to handle more every step you go. Let's tap into some visualization. Picture a run where your feet are unstoppable. Your legs are moving effortlessly. The wind is on your face. Maybe it's the fan, but we'll pretend it's the wind. You're creating that reality right here, right now. Almost there for this interval. Whew. Okay, this is our final push. Imagine you're in the middle of a long run. You're passing the halfway point. You're strong, you're steady, and you're in control. We want to keep it moving. 5 seconds left. 1. All right, bring it back down. You can bring it back to a brisk walk or a recovery jog. Shake out your arms. Roll your shoulders back. Feel that breath start to steady. This is your chance to reset. So while we recover, think about how these intervals translate into real runs. You're building mental and physical strength that are going to hold you steady through any challenge. This is what separates good runners from great ones. We've got 10 seconds left, and we're moving into our second steady interval. 3, 2, 1. Back into it. Same incline, same speed. If that pace felt good for you, keep it where you had it on the last interval. If not, adjust. Bring it up a little, bring it down a little. Settle into the rhythm. Let your legs do what they're trained to do. For my dreamers, let's picture yourself on that scenic route. Maybe it's tree lined, or maybe it's a sunrise on a beach. Ooh, that's my favorite. Feel the rhythm of the stride, syncing with the beauty around you. This is your happy place. Quick form check. Is your core engaged? Are your arms swinging straight back? These little adjustments can make a big difference in how efficient and powerful you feel. Let's talk about mental strength. When your mind starts to wander, bring it back into the moment. Focus on your breath and your movement. And the fact that you're building something incredible here. We're more than halfway through this interval. Imagine you're in the middle of a long run. Your body is in perfect sync. It's you versus the road, and you're winning every step. Okay, final push for this interval. I want you to ask yourself, what is your why? Why did you step on this treadmill today? And hold on to that reason and let that fuel you. We've got this. 15 seconds left. Nice and steady. I've got you. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Back it down. Whew. If you took a little too much off, like I always do, you can put some back on. We want to be in that recovery pace. Again, if you'd like, you can jog this. or you can do it at a brisk walk. Let your legs relax. Focus on slowing your breath. We're halfway through this block, and fantastic effort so far. I want you to remember that endurance isn't about a speed. It's about consistency. You're building strength to keep going, no matter what the road throws at you. Let's get ready for one more interval. Oh, and if you're enjoying this workout, don't forget to hit that button. Your support keeps these sessions alive. 2, 1, let's go. Final interval. Let's make it your best one yet. Again, same incline, same speed. Whatever felt comfortable. I want you to feel like you can go for miles and miles at this pace. I want you to imagine you're running through the streets of a race. Crowd is cheering you on. Every stride is powerful. Every breath is controlled. This is your moment to shine. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Brace that core. And keep your stride nice and smooth. The more efficient you are now, the easier the miles will feel later. Nice and steady. You're halfway there. This is where you dig in, not to push harder, but to stay steady. Endurance is about holding strong when it gets tough, and you're proving that you can do it. Okay, we're on that last stretch of our long run. Your legs are tired, but you find that extra gear. That's what we're doing right now. You're showing yourself that you've got more in the tank. Final 30 seconds. Stay tall, stay steady, and finish with pride. You've done the work, and this will pay off. Let's bring it home. 15 seconds. One. All right. Slow it down. Fantastic work. Slow down your treadmill to a stop. And I want you to carefully step off, grab your mat, your dumbbells, if you're using them. Hydrate. And let's get ready for some strength work. Take a moment to towel off and hydrate. Let's do this. Okay, let's start with our nice short and sweet strength session. We are starting with a forward stepping lunge. So if you'd like, grab your plates or your weights, and let me start our timer here. Okay, start with your feet together. We are moving into that forward stepping lunge. Step forward. Make sure that knee does not go past that ankle. You want to keep it in line, and you want to try to keep in line your back knee under your hip. Keep your posture tall, and make sure you're always bracing those abs. We want to protect the lower back. You can always do this body weight, but I want you to try for a nice, smooth, and controlled motion here. We're moving into side lunges. So if you'd like, you can keep one plate or one weight dumbbell, or you can do this body weight. Start with your feet together. And let's go. Step to the side and lunge. That's all you're doing here. Slightly hinge from your hips as you're coming down. But I want you to keep your chest lifted. And your core braced. We're about to switch to the other side. And lunge out. Nice. And I want you to push up from your heel of that leg that's bending into that lunge. Your other leg, you want to keep it nice and straight to work that inner thigh. All right. Let's move on to hip bridges. You can keep a weight. You can keep that on your hips or lie on your back, or you can do this body weight. So feet close to your glutes. I want you to squeeze them on the way up. Relax your shoulders. Keep them on the ground. Make sure you're not arching your back. We want a nice neutral spine as you squeeze those glutes on the way up. As you can see, we have a theme here. We are working our glutes and our hamstrings through most of these workouts, these strength workouts. They are what's going to keep us moving in our runs. Just a few seconds here. And we are transitioning to a side plank left lifts. Okay, so you want your elbow under your shoulder, in line with your shoulder. You can keep your leg down or stack your feet as long as you can keep those hips up. And then you're going to lift the leg that's on top. Nice and slow. Slow and steady. You don't want to go fast in this move. Slow and squeeze and contract those muscles on the way up and resist on the way down. All right, flip onto the other side. Again, either legs stacked or off your knee. You don't have to lift your leg too high. Just make it sure it's slow and in control. Nice. We're moving on to calf raises, single leg. So if you'd like, you can grab a weight, or you can do this with body weight. So pick a foot you want to start with. 2, 1, let's go. And lift your heel, and you want to get onto the balls of your feet. Nice and slow and controlled. Steady there. Make sure you're not rolling your ankle. Switch sides. Again, if you can do this without holding a wall or a treadmill, do so. It's great for your balance and your stability. But if you're tired, please hold on. I want you to be safe. That's it. Like I said, nice, quick, sweet, nice, short, sweet strength workout. Let's move back to our treadmills. Towel off, hydrate. Okay, team, let's get back into it. Start your treadmills. I will start the timer and let's set it either at a 0 or a 1 for an incline. We're going into that steady pace again. Probably about a 5.5 or even less, a 5 to about a 7, depending on how fast your normal pace is. Remember, you want this to feel like a comfortable jog to start out, but we are increasing our pace just slightly every minute. We're just going to crank it up a little bit. Think of it as a ladder. Each step builds strength and confidence. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's crank it up. Now you can bring it up 0.1 to 0.2, or you can crank it up a whole half mile per hour faster. This is the beauty of progressive miles, progressive intervals. Instead of going all out from the start, you ease into the challenge. It's like building a fire. You want to start small and then let it grow. Right now, we're igniting the spark. Settle in, shoulders down, swing your arms, elbows to the back of the room. Keep that core engaged, head up high, look straight forward. Remember, where your eyes go, your feet will go. 5 seconds left before we crank it up. Let's go. Crank it up another 0.2 to 0.5. Feel how your legs respond. Are they waking up to the challenge? Remember, it isn't about running faster. It's about teaching your body to adapt and handle change with control. Nice and easy. Just find the rhythm. Just find that rhythm. We're moving it up. And 1, 2, let's go. Crank it up. Another 0.2 or 0.5. We're halfway there. Here's the thing about endurance. It's not flashy. It's not fast. It's steady, consistent, and smart. These intervals mimic what happened in real life, whether it's a long hill or a stretch of windy road or just a mental grind of mile after mile. You're training for all of that right now. Stay steady. Focus on that breathing. In 3, out 2. Nice and relaxed. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Another 0.2 or 0.5. This is our final minute. This is where you show yourself what you're capable of. Turn it up just a little bit more. Find that gear that you didn't know you had, and finish strong. Imagine crossing that finish line with a big smile on your face. Hear the crowd screaming and yelling. They always seem to yell, "You're almost there," when you're nowhere near being almost there. 5 seconds left. 2, 1, slow it down. Take that recovery. You've earned it. Bring it back down to a recovery pace. Now, this can be a brisk walk or a light jog again. So I want you to breathe in deep, exhale out. Let your heart rate come down slowly. But I want you to keep moving. Recovery, like I say, is where the magic happens. This is where your body starts to adapt to all the hard work. Endurance training isn't about pushing. It's about knowing when to back off so you can come back stronger. Right now, your body's learning how to recover quickly, which is a superpower for runners. Let's get ready for round 2. Let's go again. Same incline, same starting pace. Remember where you started before. If that felt good, start there. If you need to, you can crank it up right now or back it off a little. I want you to find whatever feels right for you. This is your second chance to build step by step. Think of the interval as leveling up. Find your rhythm. Your breath, your arms, your legs, they're all working together. When you find the flow, everything feels lighter, even when it's challenging. So get ready. We're about to add a little speed in 5, 2, 1. Crank it up. 0.2 to 0.5. Now we're in the zone. We're moving with purpose. Every step is building strength and endurance. Imagine a long, windy road. You've got so many miles behind you, but you're still running steady and strong. You've got this. We're stepping it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Crank it up 0.2 to 0.5. You know the drill. Just settle in there. Use those arms. Light on the feet. We've got this. So I recently went on a trip with the family, and I've been having some rotator cuff issues, and now I have some elbow issues thanks to my son. We were coming down a slide, one of those water park type slides, and those 2 people rafts. So much fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's crank it up. 0.2 to 0.5. Hang in there. Nice and strong. We're pushing a little outside our comfort zone now. Anyway, so went down this fun slide, nice spins and It was really fun. Get to the bottom, and I'm in the back. And I asked my kid to give me a hand up. Well, he figured that's too much work. So what he does is grab the float and flip it. So I go flying backwards. And now remember, you're on a slide. You're not in the pool. There's no water, maybe about an inch, if that. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. 0.2, 0.5. Nice and strong, nice and steady. Last minute. So of course I go flying. And the way I went backwards. It's not like I can put my hands out. So what do? I put my elbow down. Of course, on the side that I'm already injured. Killed my elbow. I think it's still bruised. 30 seconds. So, gotta love kids, right? They will kill you when you're not looking. All right, almost there. This is the strongest effort of your day. So hang in there. Time to turn that runner's high. All right, back it down. You hit the finish line. You crossed it. Great job. That was wonderful. He's back down to a walk. Catch your breath. You absolutely crushed that block. Seriously, amazing work. 10 minutes went by just like that. Those were both 5-minute intervals. You did really well. Deep breaths in to reset. That block wasn't about running faster. It was all about showing yourself that you can build and sustain effort. It's training your mind as much as it is your body to handle the grind of longer runs and tough races. So let's get ready to stretch. So stop your treadmill and let's find our way to the floor. Make sure you hydrate and towel off. Okay, now that we made it safely to the floor, let me start our cool down timer here. We're going to start with a calf raise. So come up to your treadmill or to a wall and put the ball of your feet against that treadmill and lean forward from your ankles. So you'll feel those stretch right in the calf. Remember, you always want to go to where you feel the stretch, not pain. We want our calves to thank us, not hate us later. All right, let's switch sides. You guys did absolutely amazing in this workout. How do you feel? Do you have that runner's high? Did you go further than you thought you would? Or faster than you thought you would in that steady state? What did you think? Please let me know in the comments. Everything helps. It helps me design better workouts. It lets me know what you like and what you don't like. All right, let's transition to standing glute stretch. So grab your ankle, place it on top of that other thigh, right above that knee, and I want you to sit into the stretch. Let gravity do it. You don't have to do much in this one. You'll feel that pull in that stretch in your glutes and in your hips. Let's switch to the other side. Always hold onto a wall or a treadmill if you need it. You have always other times to work on your balance. You don't need to do that in your stretching. You can just sit and recover and stretch. Your glutes will definitely thank you for it. And speaking of thanks, you can always buy me a coffee. It helps support the channel. And hopefully I can get some licensing in the future and be able to add some fun songs. Let's go on the floor. and move into a butterfly stretch. Feet together. Feet together, and try to get those knees to the floor. They don't have to come to the floor. Some people are just very flexible and they can. Most of us runners are not, so don't feel bad. You can hold on to your feet. If you keep your back flat and neutral, you can hinge from your hips and kind of feel that stretch in your lower back and your thighs. It always feels good. But like I was saying, yeah, I would love to add some music, especially for these longer endurance ones. You kind of need some beats to keep going. Okay, let's switch into the child's pose. If you need, grab a mat. Knees outside of hips, hinge at your hips, and lay forward. I love this stretch because not only does it stretch out your whole body, but if you place your head on the floor, you can enjoy and relax for just a moment as it's stretching out your hips and your back and your arms. And I think something just turned off. Okay. I just lost the camera on the one that was recording me for the floor stretches. Okay, but it's all right. We're done. So I just want you to take a moment and soak it all in. You put in the work and now you're reaping the rewards. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next Run Strong 360 workout. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you had a great time. See you next time. Bye.